Oh, that's not too bad. Okay. Yes, I are still alive. You're alive. Um, Good evening, good morning, good afternoon, YouTubers. This is Jerry Diamond with How to Get Out of Babylon. I don't know what happened on the earlier today. I was out. I was gonna do the demonstration, unboxing and demonstration of the Mongolian hot pot. I keep saying Mongolian hot pot. It is not a Mongolian hot pot. It is a Turkish samovar. So to the where I could see everything live chat and see what it was filming, but it was still on. It was kind of weird. It was still live, so I was able to write a whole bunch of stuff in the comments. Because when I went to YouTube, it was actually I could play it on YouTube, even though normally it takes hours to upload. But I could look at it, I could watch it, and I could comment live chat. So I put a bunch of comments on there. Now I added a bunch of always in the drop down description. I'll have a bunch of notes there, and I got notes in there for the differences. I had actually added all the I did all the math on it, but I'm going to you real quick here. There's three things that kind of work like a rocket stove. They have a reason being I say rocket stove because they have a taller stack. It causes increased draft, and it causes it basically makes a forge out of the thing. You don't burn things up that way, but you can really cook things fast. In my Mongolian hot pot, one time my grandchildren were over and we took a big can of Bush's beans, dumped it in there, and put a bunch of twigs in there and a few leaves, lit it up, and within I think 2 minutes it was boiling. I said, pull the leaves up, pull the leaves up, pull the twigs out. I mean it cooked it fast, really fast. So the Mongolian hot pot is made. It's like a chimney with a bowl around it, so it heats up soup and it's made for soup and stews and fun that type of thing. You have a dip, you dip your meat into it, or a lot of times in restaurants I'll have them going. They use alcohol in restaurants, but heavy stainless steel, so I just thought I can put wood in there if I feel like putting wood in there, so I do. But you have a sauce in there or a water, and you take meat on a skewer and you put meat in there and it cooks. So it's people sit around the table and they cook. The water's boiling, and they put their stuff in there and then they eat them. So they're pretty cool. But the difference is that the Kelly kettle is made for, it's for camping. And you get what I listed was a whole camp cooking set. So you can barbecue on it, you can grill on it, you can heat water with it, and it comes with the pots and pans and holder and base but let's say just the kettle itself is going to be still $130. So $130 to boil 1.6 liters of water. Works out to about $85 per liter. Then you go to the Mongolian hot pot, and you can get one that'll do 2 liters of water, and that runs was it 1.6? I don't know. Let's say 2 liters, something like that. Yeah, the Kelly kettle is 1.6 liters. The Mongolian hot pot, the biggest one that I can find, is $230, and it'll do 2 liters of water. So that was, I can't turn off my phone to look at it right now. Whatever that works out to, I think it was $50 a liter. Okay, 230 divided by 230 divided by 2, about $100 a liter. Or I thought it was 85, but maybe 85 is right. Because I figured $130. Yeah, I didn't figure 165. So 130 divided by 2.2. Yeah. So I think $85 a liter is what it came out to. Now the Mongolian, the Turkish samovar that I demoed yesterday, and then last night or whatever it was in the dark, and then again I was going to do it today, but I didn't. Well, mess of a day. What a crazy day. Let me finish this, and I'll go off on bunny trail. No bunny trails. No bunny trails. Big red circle, right, with a line through it. No bunny trails. Okay, so my voice is going. The Turkish samovar holds 3 liters of water. Same thing, the water is around the chimney, so it boils really fast. And last night when I lit it up, it wasn't that much water. It was maybe a half a liter maximum, but within 3 minutes it was boiling. And all it was leaves, I literally leaves and grass and a couple twigs. That was it. It had the water boiling pretty darn fast. I'll do some testing between them because I have a Mongolian hot pot. It's not a big one. It's not the biggest one, I'm sure. It's one I got quite a few years ago. So the Turkish samovar, 3 liters for $49. Guess which one was the cheapest to boil water? The Turkish samovar, yeah. And it has a spigot on it. Also you can use it as a barbecue grill because you take that tank off the top and the grill, you can cook on it. It's just got a little grill thing in there, a grate or whatever for coals and whatnot. So you can put a grill on top of it and cook on it. Very cool. I like it. I need to make sure that there's a grill or it fits it. I'd like to cook on it just to show you how it works. So I do not have a Kelly kettle. I'd like to get one. That's one of the diameter pipe. So I'm going to get some 2.5 inch diameter stovepipe on Amazon or eBay, one of the two. And put another foot of stack on it. You're just going to increase your draw. If that heats up, it's going to heat rises, right? So then you have a blast effect, this furnace effect, Bessemer furnace effect of drawing air in and making the fire even more, and then go crazy with it. So one thing I don't like about the samovar is that there's no way to. I mean, I can fix it, but there's like 7 holes at the bottom where the fire is, and then there's 3 in the door, and they're not. You can't dampen them. You can't turn them off, which I think is really stupid. There is one where you can open it at where there's a pot. You'll have to see it. It's like combines the funnel and teapot holder. You pour water in it, and it goes down in the water tank, or you set a teapot in there to keep it hot. Well, it's got a little. You turn the whole thing, and either 3 holes open or 3 holes closed partially, whatever. That works as a damper. Not the idea. I want to have a pipe on. I want to get a pipe on their head, people. Water is 5 times better than anything else to absorb, store, and radiate heat. Water is 5 times better than anything else. It's readily available. Wax is better. There's a name for things that are better than water. There's a few of them, chemical compounds or whatever, but wax I think is one that holds heat better. So, all right, that's about it. I'm gonna get some water to drink there. One of my distributors, one of my subscribers told me to drink out of copper stuff. So voila, I got a copper bottle, 1 liter copper bottle. Should do my heart and my blood veins and arteries good. A lot of good. Copper is very good for your bloodstream. Wow. Yikes. I think I'm gonna drink that. Said to put water, salt, and lemon juice in it. Well, I don't know I need to get it out of there now. It said 15 minutes. It's been about half an hour. Let me get it out. I don't know. Fiddle-dee-dee, Millie B. What the heck do I got thrown into? Come on. Find something. Find some quick. There you go. I'll be back in a minute. I hope I didn't eat the copper up. They didn't say any warnings like don't leave it in too long or it'll destroy the thing. Keep the finish off. That did not taste good though. Didn't have much lemon juice and salt. Okay, then it said rinse it out good, so let me rinse it out. I don't know how much water up here. It's so cold, I was so tired and sore and everything. I haven't been bringing water up. So we got a little water. And one day I went to put one in my filter and it was frozen solid up on the counter. That's crazy. And the Icelandic water was not frozen. That's even crazier. It was on the floor. Should have been 30 degrees colder on the floor. But no. Okay, where's the lid? Come on, kid, where's the lid? Got it. Water lid for the copper bottle. They have a silicone ring. I got one with a really nice. I like that dimple and come on. A little hard to get it. Can't cross thread it too hard, but it's hard to get it lined up right. Okay. Now where's this? Got it. Did I dump that stuff out? I don't remember. Oh, come on. I think I did. Nope. I didn't. One sec. Oh, man. Dump some on me, no question. Gotta do that. Now, watering. Copper bottles are called bedroom bottles. You fill it with water and keep it by the bed and drink it at night. Leave it in for 12 hours. It's supposed to copperize the water. All I need is a gold one and a silver one. Cool thinking, huh? Yep. I had gold wire for making colloidal gold. Got stolen when I came to Missouri. There are criminals everywhere, just remember that. Okay, so there we are. I don't have any light over here either. My headband's out there still at the shrink wrap shelter operation. Hopefully nothing's gonna disappear out there. Hacks, saws, hatchets, everything's out there. Okay, I had a weird deal. I was at the, just about ready to, I was streaming and it went out, my phone stopped. And I get a text saying, I'm here at this address, you know, it was right down the street. Got a delivery for you, you know, FedEx. Yeah, right. Well, come to find out it was some scam deal, but it had FedEx look like a legitimate logo. I didn't really see that part. I just said somebody's over there. Okay, so I'm gonna run over there through the field second time last night to get my FedEx thing. My delivery from Fed Dumb Exum, Fed Thief Exum, Fed Destroyed Exum, Fed Lose It Exum. Anyway, I don't like them. So last night I'm walking through the field, waving my phone with the light on, you know, so the driver could see me. I wanted her to stop. And trying to look down and not trip on anything. So there's branches everywhere, dead branches. They're embedded in the ground. And I mean, so I finally slowed down. I went, I can't afford to fall, because if I fall and hit one of the things, I'm going to break something or get stabbed really bad. You take something through the gut or something, I'll be dead. So I slowed down. I got it through the woods, through deep grass up to my chest, some of it, and not give in to temptation, meaning start a fire. It was way too windy today, and I was like, do not start a fire, do not dare start a fire. It's too windy, it's too windy, it's too windy. Yeah, I managed not to do that. Maybe it was a good thing that thing didn't, that idiot, whatever it was, con artisty. And it was to take delivery. All I had to do was sign the sheet for an iPhone 13, yeah. I've already been scammed on that once. Everybody wants an iPhone 13, you know. Yeah, I don't want an iPhone 13. Mr. Bill Antichrist Gates. Okay, so flippity-doo-dah. Alright, so where are we at here? You can isolate your fire, restricting airflow at the out end. No, you can't. I understand if there's a damper in it. Yeah, I could slow it down and put a thing in it, but that's not going to do any good. You really need it on both ends, so whatever. Well, Shelly, Jim, how you doing there? God bless. You got X, Harold, Harold, Irene. Yeah, that's pretty cool. Can't get in that eye. Ah! So, oh, phew. So my lesson last night was I wanted to get across to everyone is, and don't know how many times I've said this, and I repeat it over and over again. Do not leave home without an LED headlight or some kind of light source. People sit there walking around through the dark with their cell phone light. That's not a light. That's a cell phone. It's a valuable piece of equipment. If you're using it as a flashlight, I don't have good things to say about you. Don't do that. It's not safe. It's not intelligent. You drop it on your trip, snag, stump your toe, and what it was made for. The EMF gauge, temp, there's good camera. Don't use it as a flashlight, damn it. You need flashlights anyway. I've said over and over again that Furfowl, who survived a collapse in Argentina, single, and then later survived the total collapse in Argentina. I think 2001 was one or the other was 2001. I think the second 2001 they'll get taken and eaten. It's pretty brutal, pretty weird. But that's going to happen here in this country. So wise up, get an LED headlight, because Furfowl says two things I remember very clearly. He said that it's so much better, it's so much more survivable to go through a collapse with loved ones around you. So if you're going to go through it all by yourself, if you're planning on going through a collapse by yourself, and I said, well, if he's a lone wolf, that's not good. But if he is a lone wolf, he may be the border type, the fence type. He might be have Scotch-Irish in his heritage and Cherokee, and she said he is Cherokee, and that's what them type of people do. That's the way they to be on the border and be lone wolves and fight by themselves and whatever. So I never have seen her back. I can't hardly remember her name. Oh well. So get a headlight, because the other thing he said was, Furfowl said, it's much easier. He had got married and had a daughter by that time. He said it's so much easier to go through life through a collapse with some loved ones around you. So have some loved ones around you. Have your children, your parents, your aunts, uncles, whatever, for good friends, close friends, that type of thing. And take care of other people. That's the whole idea of, being ready for a collapse. The other thing he said an LED headlight is worth its weight in gold in a collapse like that. He said, try washing dishes, holding a flashlight in your mouth or in your other hand or something, or between your shoulder and your neck, or whatever, But I'll say again on that subject, one nice thing I like about, you can get two LED battery, two battery, AAA battery LED headlight, LED pin lights. Walmart, you get 10 of them, 9 flashlights for $10, something like that. But you can stream lights good. But any of them, you can detect those in a headband. You can hold practically. Some people can hold them behind their ear, in their hair if they have enough hair. I don't have enough hair, obviously. See, I can't do that. So anyway, get a two AAA battery LED, or even a double A. I had that for a while, and it worked great too. I had it just to get my headband. The hat will hold it tight. It's a headlight. Those are the headlights. You can work that way. So. Go back up here. Hello. Sally, good evening, good night. YouTubers hating on you. What does that mean? YouTubers hating on you. On me? What YouTuber? Or YouTuber, whatever. Brother, if you want to go to this meeting with me, it will be a long day. Yeah. What are you saying? Just do it Saturday morning? You let me know. It's up to you. I'm buying land with my mom. We are hoping to find and secure something in the next 3 months. We're coming from New York. Something in New York. Upper, is that a U? Upper New Yorker? A Youper? A Youper? I don't know. What do you call the Upper New Yorker? A Uni? But if you want to go, I got you. We can hit zero and keep going. Yeah, we did it last time. Robert, just touch base with me and my and the drop down description. My already for today, your stream I did earlier today. My email address is in there and my phone number both. Just take those down. Give me a email. Send me an email. Or I don't like to have just phone calls out of the blue. Just text me that you want to call if you want to get in touch by phone. If you want to talk on the phone, if you're comfortable with that, that's a really good way to get up to snuff. Get up to speed a lot faster than texting back and forth and asking questions. It'd take 3 hours for me to type out. A lot easier on my end to do phone. Why Ozarks? Struggle with the steam. What does that mean? How old are you? How old are you? S? What's your name, S? Funny. I replied to you on your comment. Oh, L-I. Oh, oh my God, get out of Long Island. Oh my God. Are you kidding me? Make it next month. Make it next week. Make it tomorrow. Get out of there. Yeah. You come out. If you want me to drive around with you, I'll do it. You can look around here, but you can look around anywhere. They went out looking at the land today. There's a meeting with a few hundred people Sunday. Oh, is that what you're talking about? Oh, this meeting. Okay, I didn't know what you're talking about. See, the meeting, this meeting. I mean, I don't know. That was a noun. That was a pronoun with no noun. I have no idea what that meant. So sorry. Not my fault, but I just don't know. I can't read people's minds. So, all right, let me set this over here, maybe. So that's too much. Looks kind of spooky here, huh? I can turn the light on me. Tell me if this bothers you guys. Oh, I got a light over there. Oh, hold on. There's my solution right there. Okay. Fiddle-dee-dee, Melly. That's the one that's bad, though. That's a flickering bugger. Too bad. So sad. Okay. I hope everybody. I'm not getting honored, but one sister said, "Are you an English teacher or something?" No, I just like to speak English. Nothing to do with being an English teacher or anything. Pronouns do not, say, I went to get it. I don't know what it is. Hammer, gun. I have no idea what it is. So try to be specific and use nouns and not just pronouns. Pronouns don't mean anything. Yeah, after this, I can't do what we call those, yeah. Actually, funny, Gaddy, funny you mentioned that because one time I was on the highway and some kids were there and they said something like, we hit a deer or something. And I said, well, go ahead. They said, well, I said, what are you going to do? And I said, well, we'd like to take it home. I said, well, I'll block traffic. Go ahead and grab it. I said, my son won't get here in time. He has dogs. He feeds dogs with it, but better than, and if it's wounded, you got to put it down because it's better to do that than have it flop around and take out another car. Anyway, yeah, Gaddy, that was really funny that day. It was so cute, and I asked what their name was, and I knew their dad and everything. I worked with their dad. Daniel. Last name L.A. You got the rest. Anyway, yeah, very cool. It was really sweet. And that took them like 2 minutes, man. They boom, boom. They had it gone. See ya, pasta lasagna, hasta la vista. Yeah, Long Island, worst place to be. I would say so. Yeah, Vince, I would love to go. Absolutely. Yeah, kill all the deer you want on the en route. S asked me how. Okay, S asked me how old I was. So I wrote a response and I said, well, that's kind of a personal question. That was how I started off. And I said, but then I went and looked. I have a long-standing, habit and when somebody says something good or bad, I go to their channel. If it's a bad comment, 90% of the time it's a troll. It's an empty sock puppet troll account. And I point out, well, I don't even know if this person's human, so I'm not going to address him as a human being. I'm going to say it. I use a pronoun, it. It said this, and it said this, but I don't know that it's a human. It could be a pimply-faced little 14-year-old kid in his parents' basement with stacks of pizza boxes, to the ceiling, and accidentally the AI. It could be a bot. It doesn't necessarily mean it's human. It does not deserve the response. If it has an empty sock puppet troll account and they're being negative, nasty, and insulting and critical, they are a negative entity. I don't know whether they're human or not. Negative entity, and you don't feed trolls. It's a troll, and you don't feed them. Period. Of story. Sometimes I'll engage them a little bit just to educate other people. And I always point that out. I said this is an empty sock puppet troll account. It's a troll. I don't know human. I'm not going to call it by he or she or it. I'm going to say it. It. They deserve a pronoun. So anyway, that's my take on the matter. That's my story, and I'm sticking to it. Okay, so anyway, so I went to S's channel, whoever S is, or wherever S is. I don't know if S is a bot. Probably not. They had a lot of really good playlists. Okay, didn't have any subscription channel. Couldn't tell who they follow because they couldn't know. Not following anybody. No, nothing on the community or whatever the word is there. I can't remember. But on playlists, they had some excellent playlists. Some vegan things, improving your eyesight, and basically, I can see they're very health oriented, very prepping oriented. So I was like, okay, cool. I'm 67, and I said, get a look at this mug. Can I get a look like this man? It's longer. I'm going to be doing some reverse aging stuff, youthful, fountain of youth stuff. I'm doing patches, LifeWave. If you look it up, don't buy them from them because you want to buy them through me or somebody that I know. Ed and Jen that's on here, they sell them. That's where I get them from. So it's a network marketing, direct sales, whatever you want to call it. They don't even look at the network marketing, MLM, multi-level marketing. They don't look at it that way. They look at it as humanitarian. They do other things for that, crypto and some really awesome stuff. Oh my gosh. Anyway, so S, tell me your name and how old are you, S? Please, please, please. Call me and I'll travel. Oh yeah, okay. You tell me when and where. I'll try to get over there. New number. Oh no, not a new number. You don't tell me. Somebody write that number down. Oh, hold on. I got it on my other computer. My tablet. Come on. Live. Come on. Signed in, aren't you? Yeah. C7 Hill, Part 4. Well, where is Part 5? Every time I got to do start over, I hate that. I don't remember nothing. Okay, history, your videos. I figured it out twice now. I can do it a third time, right? Especially since I've already done it. How do you do it? Live. I am not knowing. So it's got the things that I did earlier, the stream. Well, that was part 5, wasn't it? I thought that was part 5. Yeah, it was. Part 4 is from last night. Turkish thingy. Turkish samovar. It's not a Mongolian hot pot. It's a Turkish samovar. I don't see 5 on here. I saw it earlier. Now I can't see it at all. Fiddle-dee-dee, Millie. That sucks. I don't know how to do it. X out of that. Come on, guys. Help me out here. Somebody's not a tech. Somebody IT part. Tell me how to do it. I don't know. I don't know. I don't want to go live. No. Switching for devices. Link with TV code. No. All right. Connect to device. No. I want to watch my own video. I'm streaming, right? Yeah, I'm talking to you people. Do I have to go home? Maybe I gotta be on home. I don't remember how I did it. I'm gonna try to remember this time. Arg. No, what's that one? That's part 1, no. Shut up. I don't have any idea. Go to have the Babylon channel. Videos, how to get on part 6, 5 watching. Okay, I did it. I did it. I think it, yeah, it should be part 6 because 5 is earlier today. Yeah. Oh, my back hurts so bad. I'll tell you what, my back hurts. Oh, shut up. Oh, I won't do that. Quit whining. Jeez, that sounds terrible. Okay, I see. You did explain it earlier. I didn't see that. Sorry, Vince. I didn't see it when you said explain what it was. I just got the one that said it, and I'm like, I don't know what it is. But if you want to go, I got you. We can hit deer and keep. If you're driving that, only if you're driving that same car, man. That little thing's a tank. Driving a Volkswagen Jetta, is that right? Smacked a deer, killed it. Probably, I don't know if it killed it or not. But my word, that thing was amazing. Put a tiny little dent in the bumper. I was the car kept running at first, and I'm like, okay, the thing's still running. Well, we're going to go. And we got there, and I got out and looked. I couldn't hardly tell. Could not hardly tell it was it. I mean, didn't break the light, didn't break the headlight, nothing. Woo, jeez, awesomely amazing. Okay, I think I'm at the top. You are alive. Okay, I are alive. I'm still alive. Yeah, shalom, brother. Good evening. Hello. People. You can always slow your fire. Yeah, whatever. YouTubers hating on you. Get to the Ozarks while you can. Yeah, you better believe it. Okay, but if you want to go to this meeting with me, it'll be a long day. That's when I said I, because you didn't explain it. Robert Sturck, yeah, get with me. We can hit there and keep. Go to the gas station, put gas in your car, and then go in and pay for it. Tell me what that says about the area. They don't have a lot of crooks around there. Why the Ozarks? Because there's a lot of, yeah, there are a lot of caves here. They say that there's a cave discovered every day in Missouri. Struggle with the steam. Oh, was it buffering? I don't know. How old are you? I already told you. Long Island, wow, LI. I can. There's a meeting with a few hundred people Sunday. I really want to go to that. Absolutely. Basically, the worst place to eat. No. Kill and clean it. Yeah. If you hit it or clean. Oh, if you hit it or clean it. If you make hamburger out of it, then don't eat it because it'll be. If you gut hit it, if you hit the back end, it's going to be a mess. My brother and I pulled one up one time by Stapleton Airport. It was dead, and we took it home and opened it up, and he back. I think he threw up. It was horrible. It had probably been there 2 days. It was still like flopping around. So we thought, well, let's crack the skin on it. Yeah, that was one of the most horrible things I ever smelled in my life. Nasty. We took it and threw it in a ditch somewhere. Eureka Springs. Some people want to go there. It's a neat area in the sense of it's beautiful, mountainous, a lot of energy there, shall we say. Pine trees, all the good stuff. Arkansas is a lot like Colorado. I loved it. What do you call it? Passion plays there every year. They have a full-size replica of the Tabernacle in the Wilderness, and I think it'll be a good place to bring the Ark of the Covenant when they get it out. I don't know about that, but anyway, to be aware of is that it is a lot of witchcraft and Satanists there. I think it's a high. Any place, high places can be contention in the spiritual realm. We do not wrestle against flesh and blood. We wrestle against, you know, spiritual weakness in high places, principalities and powers and spiritual weakness in high places. So just be aware that Plains, Missouri is like that. Places in Arkansas, losing interest. We're going to go. I told you, Eureka Springs. Oh, now it's in full. I think that was after It's a peppermint Texas cat. Ooh, yeah, I want to. I got to get that. Yeah, old Travis Ozark Homestead. Yeah, very important. Yeah, I want to go to that. Absolutely. Yeah, Daniel, aka Buzz. Yeah, Buzz. Oh my gosh. Yeah, Buzz. Oh, good old Buzz, man. It was his kid. Yeah, yep. You wonder why they call him Buzz? Because one time he told me, he says, I'm in here welding. I hear a song in my head. So I go, I'm gonna listen to this music. I'll go over and turn the radio on, and that's what's playing. That guy could hear radio and TV waves in his head. That was amazing. He was quite the character. Very good reading on energy. Why am I feeling water? That shouldn't be happening. My bottle's leaking. They said it would not leak even if it was standing on its head. Ah, what the hell? You saw that. Where did that come from? Okay, crank it down tight. It won't leak. They lied to me. They didn't tell me you got to crank it down really tight. Silicone gasket. Well, let's see what the water tastes like. Oh, man. Get it off. Mm-hmm. See, just like leaking. Not bad, not bad. A lot better than that heavy salt and lemon juice tasted. Okay, where are we at now? Flippity doo dah, flippity day. Major fight in Eureka. Major fight. You mean between the warfare? Yeah. Oh yeah. Oh no, not those creeps. The creepies. Anybody ever read the plants? The creeps. The critters crawled on the van. They had a super high voltage thing on the outside of the van. So the creepies crawled on. They would flip the switch and kill, electrocute them all. Busted gut. Yeah. Talking about a deer eyes. Couple of times you meet the meeting. Hey, bring my sucker punch if you got it. Be nice if you still had it. The new rabbit. It wasn't the Jetta? Okay, whatever. Cabrio. Cabriolet. See around it. Okay, cool. I'll feel safe. Put your other to watch the stream and you can watch. Yeah, I got that. I did that. Yeah, I got my tablet over here opened up. I'm glad to hear it. What in the heck was that? That sounded like something. What is it, men's advance? Not the retreat. Yeah. Strengthening. Like a long weekend. Oh, it's a short beginning. True. If I could get it lined up better, I could do that. That was your said, Vince. Yeah. If I had it on the other side, it'd be better. But I'll think about that. I'll try to do that if I can do it. I should be able to. Actually, it's not that big of a deal to do that. It could be in the same direction. Get all the crap off there. Nothing falls off and gets broken. Got walkie-talkies and all kinds of crap up there. Ham radios, whatever you call them. Hey, Vince, that's Brent. That's brilliant, Vince. Okay. I mean, that's what I was doing, but I had to look over there to do it, and it's easier to look on the phone at that time. Okay, so fiddly dee, Millie. Okay, cool. So, all right. See, I just have it. I'm doing it. All right. Bing, now. Microsoft's on the laptop listening. Okay. If I had a book over here better, it'd be cool. Where did that come from? Go away. Tattoos, who cares? Half the people in the world have tattoos. Robert, don't worry about that. Waiting for commands. Oh. Are you reading my mind or talking in the future there? I know what you're talking about. Do you want me to come get you? What are you doing backwards here? Yeah. Unless I figure something else before then. There you go. Yep, Scarlett. Yeah, you got it. Got it. Yeah, Scarlett O'Hara. Yep. Um, Vince, one thing is that whatever the date is today, Rock is coming from Colorado. He'll be a couple days. He was supposed to leave on the first. He would have been here about the third, but U-Haul messed up. His friends are not. They're not done packing and not done doing things they need to do. Not leaving on the first, obviously, because today's the first or second or something like that. May not leave till the third. I don't know. But a 2-day drive, fourth, fifth. Where's that put that? What is Sunday? What's the date Sunday? Anybody know? Can you tell me what? I don't have a calendar on here. I don't think. Yeah, I do. Hang on. For the duda, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Possible Rock will be here by then. I don't know. I doubt it because they're not even left yet. So yeah, 2-day drive. I don't think so. Now the other option, the other factor would play into is if they're due to get here. Um, I don't think I could be gone when they arrive. So we'll have to play it by ear, Vince. I don't know. I definitely want to go. If he could get here, he's bringing a Subaru Outback and a Buick, and one of those we could maybe drive and get there by ourselves, and he could come along. Other than that, I don't know. We'll have to see. I definitely want to go. So I'll text him when we get off, and I'll say, hey, there's a meeting Sunday. I want to go. I'm going to. I'll say I'm going to the meeting, so try to time your arrival after that Monday, which would be the 7th. He's kind of worried about the weather, and I'm like, no, whatever about the weather. Don't weather the weather. Don't worry about the weather. Don't worry about the weather. Where am I at here? Tablet. It's great when somebody can do your thinking for you. Use the tablet. I was already doing it. I just wasn't doing it the way you I have it shifted over. So I have 2 of these laptop stands, which I can guess get my laptop up here. I suppose. Well, I'm thinking about doing that one of these days. One of these things. So I got the tablet on that one, which is really cool. But yeah, I could talk and without constantly flipping this thing up and down. Much better. Yes, thank you so much. That was awesome, a brilliantly awesome idea. Okay, I was going to be out there doing the Turkish samovar. I finally got it right. Not a Mongolian hot pot. I need to find the Mongolian hot pot. I know where it's at. I mean, I know it's here somewhere. I got to dig it out, take it out there, and then do them side by side. You put 1 liter of water in each one, see which one boils first. Anybody want me to do that? And Vince, by major fight in Eureka, I assume you mean Principalities and Powers. Yeah. And by camp, do you mean CFH? Vince, you say, I love that camp. We're not doing what the camp was for. That's got to be you're talking about our favorite place. This Sunday is a meetup. Okay, good. I'm going to plan on it, and whether you pick me up, I'll let you know as soon as if something changes with Rock. Like if he either gets here for sure by Saturday and feels like driving, he'll be a mess when he gets here. I'll tell you what, he's been under so much pressure and so much strain. He looks like a walking scarecrow, like kicked out of Auschwitz or Dachau concentration camp. So he's thin as a rail, just emaciated from being starved for so long. His sister did him not any good. She was dying and tried to take him with her. Jezebel. Destroy the prophetic ministry and kill the prophet. That's what it's all about on her aspect. But I believe we're going to be freed. A lot of people are going to be freed of Jezebel this year. Definitely. Crossbow would be nice too there, brother. Buzz. All right, well, hey, that's looking really good. I'm glad that Vince was on and got that handle. I'm glad you told me that, Vince. That's awesome. I'll definitely plan on it. I got to tell you a dream I had. It was like one of the dreams like I was there. It wasn't a vision. I was sleeping, but I woke up and I remembered it very clearly. I was at a huge. Okay, I remember the option was fly or drive, and I specifically drove to get to this meeting. It was like it was in upstate New York. I had the sense it was in upstate New York. It was a big, huge, like, meeting hall. I mean, like, 300 feet, 900, yeah, 300 feet by 300 feet. Hundreds of tables, literally hundreds of tables. Those big, fundraising tables. And, like 6 and 8 people, probably 8 people at a table. Big round tables. The room was full of them, just probably 400 tables, maybe. So you're talking, I don't know, a lot of people, a couple thousand people at least. Anyway, some big, big, burly guy gets up to the microphone and he says, "We have a really special guest here." And he starts talking, and I'm like, "Who's that?" And then he says, "Jerry Diamond." And I'm like, "Oh, crap." So I get up to leave, get out of there. And I turned around, and there's four big, huge, burly guys all with their arms crossed, smiling at me, and they're like, "No, you're not leaving." And then the fifth one takes me by the shoulders really gently and just walks me up to the microphone. And then I woke up. It was so cool. I mean, it felt like it was real. It's one of those dreams that you just so interesting. What it means anything with it could mean something someday. I could see it happening because I mean, what I've seen 20 and 40 years ago is happening now. I mean, I've been planning for this time as of 40 years ago when I saw tents in a pasture against a tree line across the pasture, and I knew that there were refugees. The people in those tents were refugees. I didn't see any people. I didn't see any smoke. I didn't see any campfires. I didn't see any movement. I didn't see any wind blowing, leaves dropping, nothing. No snow, no rain, no dogs, no cats, no children, no nothing. I just saw the tents, and I was burned into my mind and heart that those were refugees, and if I didn't do something to help them, they would die. So from that time on, I was buying stuff to help those people. And in the year 2000, I had a vision. My eyes were wide open. I was sitting up in bed. Was at a dormitory where my wife was staying, waiting for her mom to give birth. And we just done what married people do during the night, especially when you see each other once a week. See each other once a week, that's what it was. I'd go down on the weekends and see her. I was wide awake. My eyes were open. And I see a young couple, mom and dad, boy and a girl, holding hands, coming toward me out of the woods. And they curl around. I see this open door to my right. It's an underground house. It's like a hobbit house, underground house, completely invisible from above. And now, after all these years, about 3 years ago, I was describing it to a guy, and he goes like, "Probably a good reason it was invisible for drones and surveillance and infrared and everything." I'm like, "Oh my gosh, yeah." So I really think that Father was showing me that we need to be underground. We need to be, and letting the earth protect us. Because what does it say in Revelation? The woman was given 2 wings of a great eagle. She was going to give birth, and the dragon was wroth with the woman. He was waiting for the child to come out that he could consume it or whatever. And then she was given 2 wings of a great eagle to fly out into the wilderness, and the dragon was wroth with the woman and spewed out a flood, and the earth helped the woman, and swallowed up the flood. Well, that could be a flood of EMF. It could be a flood of fire, heat. It could be a flood of wind. It could be wind. It could be a flood of earthquake. Earth, wind, fire. The earth will absorb all of that. Well, flood's not too good. Don't be underground when a flood happens, but don't build an underground house in a flood zone. But you know, build it on top of a hill. You can build an underground house on top of a hill. That's what Mike Ayler did. The second house was at a ridge, right on top of a ridge in Idaho. You could see like I don't know 100 miles in two directions. Yeah, very cool. But the Earth is. One guy said, "My home. I live in an underground house." He said, "I don't need insurance. The Earth is my insurance. My home is covered by it." So yeah, so very cool. But I think we ought to be underground. I mean, just for the fact that in the summertime you don't have to heat it, you don't have to cool it. In the wintertime you don't have to heat it. Because if you're at 50 to 60 degrees, you don't have to heat it and you don't have to cool it. You want some fresh air and stuff, but you don't really have to heat it because you're not going to get too cold and die. 40 degrees is completely livable. Get it in your head. I'm telling you, 40 degrees is comfortable. It's livable. You just put on a sweater and you keep your body heat up and you drink some hot stuff. You eat some hot stuff. You're fine. I mean, really, I've done it. I've lived that way in a tent when it was below zero in the tent. Skin on the tent with my laser gun said 0 degrees. At 40 degrees inside the tent, I was fine. Even if it's 0 degrees in the tent, I was okay. But basically, the tent, when I woke up in the morning, I think it was 0. I don't remember what time it was, but yeah, 40 degrees is okay. It is. Just beat it into your head. Nah, don't be a sissy. Get real. Get righteous. Okay. I think we're going to call it good. I'm tired. My voice is going. Been on for almost an hour. I'll check the thingies a couple of times here, and then we'll get back to the tablet. My phone has more than the tablet does. It's not keeping up. They all came together in one accord. Yeah, yeah. The other night I said, the title of the thing was, they all came together in one accord, and this is how big of a group was it? It was pretty small, but they all fit in one accord. Yeah, I will tell you what. See, I will tell you. I don't know. Okay. Robert Strick says, y'all should stream from that meeting. That would be cool to see. I heard about the meeting. Wish I could go and make friends and connections. Yeah, definitely try to do that. If you want me to give me your information out, Robert, get it to me. I don't have it. Email me, phone me, whatever. I could text before phoning, but yeah, we should talk, definitely. If you're looking to make a change in the next 3 months, you need to get on it, Like Vince said, get out while you get out now. If you want to go and I have to get you, I need to know Saturday. Yeah, okay. I'll let you know by then. Hey, Jerry, your hope dealer. Ed and Jen, how are you guys doing? When are we going to talk again? Uh-huh. Robert Sturck, let me know. Yeah, you got my number. He gave your number out. Working on that, Vince, yeah. Um, Writing and getting it on Kindle, and, I'd like to have a free-for-all, just, people ask information. Like you see doing a radio program, open lines, free, ask a question, yeah. Robert, I told you my email is on the thing I posted earlier today. I know it's on there because I did it before I came down here. I redid it again. My email and my phone number is on there. Yep, and he showed his number twice, so just go back and look it over. Third time. Vincent doesn't do any good without an area code. 417, maybe. That's not going to do him any good. 417, yeah, there you go. Funny, okay. I'm a little slow, sorry. I have 20,000 messages, yep, so I got about 300,000. Can't see 100 miles on the globe. What do you mean you can't see 100 miles on the globe? Just saying. Like to pick your brain about other areas. No. Yeah, definitely. Yeah, we need to do that, Robert. So we'll get together on that. Tent uses the wind. Are you reading somebody's mind? Can't ease the wind. That's why I did my short-cap shelter the other night, because it was getting cold. I thought, well, screw this, I can fix that. So I looked at the situation over. I had 3 trees I could go on instead of 5. I'm going to go on 5 eventually, but I did 1 wrap around 5, and then so I did 3 up to the height. And, yeah, it's been nice. Today it would have been a cooker. It was hot. I took my shirt off out there. I mean, I get some sun on my back, my chest. This is so hot. Went from almost freezing the other day to freaking cooking today. It's crazy. Here's some rain coming in. Can't ease the wind. Thanks, Ian. Have a good night. As y'all come in one accord. No, I think we're gonna drive. We just have a Cabrio or a Jetta or something, right? I don't want to drive an Accord. That's Japanese engineering, not German. I put mine out. We'll hit with contacts. Yeah, you get hit with contacts. Go by the first YouTube. Jerry did 3 hours interview. Yeah. Two minutes behind live to what we see of you. Okay. I got it, I think. Alright, well, things I gotta do. I'm tired, that's what I gotta do is sleep. I wish I had another patch. Just out of the night patches. Anybody else want to get to that meeting, holler. Ed and Jen, maybe I don't know if it'd be worth driving up from your neck of the woods down there up to Vince. I forget what you said it was. Ava? No. Texas County. Where's it at? Vince, if you're still on, let me know. I think you said Texas County, but where's it at? Somebody's house? Somebody's homestead? Is it at Travis's place? Okay, so far I know it's in Texas County. I think that might be where Travis is. I don't know. So what kind of facility is that? I'm just curious. Don't need to know. I don't care, but I'd like to know where I'm going, especially if I end up driving. So, yeah. Okay. Well, good night, everybody. I'm going to go top. Say good night. Good night, Vince. Good night, Jim. Good night, Gaddy Anton. Vince. Good night, Robert. Sorry for not knowing what LI is, Robert. That's another country, foreign country to me. S1 of White, the Ozarks, yeah. Oh, there you. I'm 67. I'm getting younger, healthier, wealthier, younger, and wiser every day. And S, if you're still listening, please let me know something. But please email me. My email's on there. My phone number's on there. Text me if you want. I'd like to talk to you more. You have a really good channel with good playlists. I'd like to touch base with you and see where you're at, what part of the country. I'm not asking anything in particular, but what part of the country you're in. If you're interested in, if you're thinking on relocating or possibly being led to relocate, and I'm not trying to talk you into anything. I think it's a good idea. And just your name and stuff like that. How old you are. I saw these personal things. It was really cool that you're concerned about me having hypothermia, but that wasn't the danger there at all. It was chilly, that was all. Okay, that's about it. I think everybody's cowboy conscious. You gonna be there? Yeah. Bring a sucker punch if you would. I'd really appreciate that. And anything else from here that you might have misplaced, that I might have misplaced that I'd like back, or that John would like back, or that Haley would like back. Okay, that's it. Good night, everybody. Hallelujah. Blessings. Okay, meeting Sunday. Wow. I gotta make that one. Yeah, absolutely. Holy guacamole, Batman. Maybe there'll be 1,000 people there. And 4 burly guys with a 5th guy to talk me up to the microphone. No. Oh, man. Hallelujah. All right. Buenos no cheese, guys. Pasta. Oh, Ray, how you doing? Good night, Ray. Wardenclyffe. Wow. Laboratory. Wardenclyffe is nearby. Good night. Good night, Marianne. Good night, Ed and Jen. Good night, John Boy. Night. Yeah, wow. Yeah. Thought it was Travis. I figured I don't care. I'll call you Saturday. Yeah, definitely. Okay. Don't worry about that. I'll be on that. I'll find out from Rock as soon as I'll let you know as soon as Rock leaves, and I'll keep you advised on his estimated time of arrival. In fact, if you want to load on to WhatsApp, the app WhatsApp, we're set up on the locator thing on that, or you could do something 360, family 360, circle and friends. But he chose WhatsApp. I gave him 2 options: WhatsApp and something from the Play Store. It's like 360 or something for friends and family locator deal. So he chose WhatsApp, so we're on WhatsApp. We got it set up to where we think we can use it. It'll only show it on that map and maybe MapQuest, maybe Google Earth. I don't know. I got to play with it again. I forget. We were messing with it earlier, and he's like, I got to go. I had enough time on maps. He said, I got to get back to work. They're behind like a day or two on loading and packing, and so many things to do. And he's got to do banking, some banking clearing and stuff. Yeah. Anyway, yeah, Truth Faction. I mean, sorry, Robert. Yeah, Robert. Robert. Anybody who is interested, go to my channel. You can go to you can go to videos and go for like 6,000. I don't know how many videos, 1,000 of them. Or you can go to playlists too. And playlists, there's a lot on playlists. I got probably close to 1,000 playlists, 600, 700 anyway. So 300 of them are flat Earth, but oh well. I got carried away on that. Not carried away. I got totally absorbed by that. That's a good thing I didn't discover it when I was still at home with DSL, because they'd be dusting the cobwebs, off the skeleton. I wouldn't have eaten, slept, or nothing. If I'd been glued to that computer, I'd probably be dead because I would have had a heart attack. I'd sit at that computer and I'd be holding my chest because my heart hurt. So that's what started my, what do you call it? Congestive heart failure and, some problems, angina, whatever. Yeah. All right, guys. God bless. Good night, everybody. Good night, Ed and Jen. Call me if you want. God bless. I'm going to sign out. Bye-bye. Hasta la vista, baby. Hasta la vista, baby. God bless everyone. Good night, Ray. Last, didn't know you chimed in there at the end. Same with Ed and Jen.